Hi everybody, it's Kathy here from Karma's Creations. I've come back to do another session with this beautiful fabric that I got from Christine from Create and Craft with Christine. I'm making a vest with my piece. I've had to do a few little patches to make it big enough. I've got another patch here and one more up the top, but they're not very visible, so they're fine. I've just sewn up the seams, the side seams, the shoulder seams. This is I changed my mind. We went with the green, put the cream away, and I'm using this batiks as the lining. First of all, I'll iron all my seams open. If you're wondering what the black spot is, that's where the cords need to go in to tie it. Doesn't have any buttons. It's a pretty easy pattern to do for somebody who hasn't sewn before. It can all be done by hand if you want to. You don't have to have a sewing machine. It's quite simple. Not simple. Easy enough to do by hand if that's what you've got or that's what you choose to do. I'm going to do everything from here by hand. The only things I've done on the machine were the patching of the piece to get it all together, and now just these shoulder seams and side seams. Sorry I'm silent, I've got nothing really to tell anybody. It's raining again today, but that's fine, except for the mowing that can't be done because it's wet, which means it just grows longer and thicker. But never mind, can't complain. Thank you everybody who's been leaving comments, and thank you for the new people who've come along. Now I have to put, next step will be putting on the tag. This is going to be on the back, on the outside. So I'm going to hand sew that on. And I will be using variegated blue-green thread, and I will no, I don't know what I want to do. I think I might just do a running stitch actually. Cut that off. Didn't think that one out properly, did I? Here we go again. What's everybody been doing? I was to do this yesterday, but I got out here to look for something and couldn't find it, so ended up spending the whole day sorting and resorting trims, braids, ribbons, lace, and all those sort of things. I freed up a few containers that didn't have a lot in them. Now I just need to keep going and tidy the rest of the room. It's a bit of a mess right now. I've got a pocket that's going to go on one of these pieces, but I'm not sure whether to put it on the lining for when I turn the vest inside out and wear it that way, or whether to put it on the front. I think it'll probably go on this green side. And I've used the other piece of RicRac to across the top of it. Not terribly fast, I'm sorry. This is slow stitching. I've been thinking about what to do, what to make a video about. I could make videos about sewing until the cows come home. But would you like to see other things that I can do? Some of my journals, or me making a journal. I know there's so many people on YouTube who already do that, and they do a really good job of it. I have a lot of really good favourites. Or perhaps you'd like to see me, somebody would like to learn how to crochet, or watch me spin, make some beautiful yarns, or if they'd like to see me do dyeing. I don't know how I'd go with that, but I suppose I could have a go at filming in the kitchen where I do my dyeing. I do a lot of crafts. I used to do a lot of knitting, but with the neuropathy that I got from COVID, I can't hold the needles in the way I need to, and my hands hurt too much. and I can only do like one row, and then I've got to put it down for 2 days, so it just isn't worth it. I can crochet for slightly longer, so I haven't given that up. I can only do so much sewing, but I do as much as I can because I really enjoy it. Both machine sewing and hand sewing. Next weekend I'm teaching a class on, or whatever you want to say, mosaic crochet, a 2-day class. I've done it before and it was pretty good. Okay, tags on. Right, now I need to turn the outer vest and the inner vest both to the right sides. And put one inside the other. And I'm going to pin them all around. Those 2 dots don't join up quite. You can see here where I had to patch the piece to get enough fabric. I kept this little bit for Christine. This is all I have left of your piece. And there's the pocket with the RicRac on. And that's all I've got left of the RicRac. Let me get rid of this iron.
Let's do it for you.
John just bought me a toadstool. Anybody want it? She's a beauty. Okay, back to this. I'm just going to put bias binding that I've made all around the edges. Now I haven't got enough of one or the other, so it will be patchworked, just like the vest. Usually when I make this vest, I make it with all the seams internal, but I thought this time I'd like to make it with a binding all around. And that way you get to see more of it too, of the making. When it's all finished, I'll take photos of it on Manny, my mannequin. I have 3 girls who helped to model my clothes. The smallest one, her name's Polly. polyester, and she's a size 8 to 10. And then the next one, her name's Dolly. She's my middle-sized mannequin. She models all the size 14, 16, 18 clothing. And then Manny, my newest one, she models in my size clothing, which means anything from about a 20 up. Now this is double gauze and it will stretch, but this one won't, so I will be using lots and lots and lots of pins to ease it in. As long as all the seams are all lined up, we'll be fine. You see here, there's quite a bit of difference. Can you even see me? Let's try again. This is double gauze and it stretches. So we'll just ease it in, because I'll be doing it by hand. I may even put a running stitch around it first, just to hold it all in place so I don't get any buckles or anything like that. I've been watching as each person's been using the, well, not everybody, but the ones that I've seen. I saw Kate in America, Kate Stitching, I think her name is, making a little fabric book for her daughter out of Christine's piece of fabric. I was talking to Paula, who is Crafter Artosaurus, and I think she's got an idea where hers is going to. And yeah, I've been watching Annie Claxton, but I don't know. I might have missed something, but I don't know what she's doing with her piece either yet. I'll have to have another look, see if I've missed anything. I'm just pinning around the armholes now. I've just finished all around the neck and the back and the fronts, and now I'm just pinning around the armholes. I've made 4 of these before, but every time I make them I forget where the which seam the cord's got to go into, so I've left a little hole in each of the side seams, and I will just slip in the cord in the right position and sew up the other one, the one that hasn't got, that it doesn't fit into. I'll have to put it on the mannequin and check it out so I can pin those in. But I can get along and do everything else and then put the cords on last. One more armhole. And then I'll show you where we're at. Something I can do tonight while I'm sitting in bed. I can get around and put all the binding on it, and then I can come back and show you the next time, whether it's tomorrow or the day after, I'm not sure. I could always put the photos up on the community thing there where you leave a message. I might do that. Then at least you'll get to see it properly, not just lying here on the ironing pad. Be time to wear vests soon. We don't get a very cold winter here in Queensland. We get a few very cold days, get down to minus, down to 0 and minus, but generally the nights are cool because we're in from the coast. And there can be 10 degrees difference between the night and the day temperatures. But our usual winter days are somewhere around, I don't know, between 14 and 18 Celsius. And the nights are between 6 and 10, I suppose. But, okay, I finished doing all those pins. So I'll just... see. Can't see real lot, can you? I might have to lift the phone right up so you can see properly. This is the little pocket that'll go there on that piece. I'll just tip it a little bit so you can see. The little pocket will go there, which is where the underarm ends. This is just an under the bust vest. That's all I could get out of this fabric. I have made, I'll put that back up there again. I've made 2 bias bindings. This one and this one. And they can both be used on either piece, so it doesn't really matter whether they're patched together or one on the armholes and one round the body, but they'll all go right round there like that, go along the edge there. This is the outside. I'll just lift you up as far as I can. I don't know whether that's far enough up. That's the top of the vest. I'm a big person, so it's a big vest. There's where I patched it here. That's not real obvious. There's my bias binding. One of them. It's a multicolour, so it'll blend in. And this other one is blue-green. It's the same as the one that's on the lining in here. On the back of the vest, I've already got my tag. That's on the outside. And then when we turn it in the other way, this is the lining, but can also be used as the outer. So you get two vests for the price of one. Again, both of the bias bindings will work. And these go in here. To tie up with one over here, and that'll just go in that little hole there. It'll tie up like that. Not far enough down. There we go. And that's the same green as on the outside. So that's how my piece of work is going. I'll just give you a bit of a look at how I'm going to add the binding. I think I'll sew it to the outside and turn it over to the inside. I'll start up here and I'm going to just pin it to there and pin it all the way along. If I pin them like this, I'll be able to turn it over and show you. And then when that's all sewn on, that gets turned over and goes to the inside. Hang on. And stitched down, just like a quilt. Okay, well, I'm going to stop there. And I'll come back when it's all done. Okay, bye. Have a good day, morning, night time, wherever you are. And thank you for watching. Bye.